Hello everybody, this is Saito with his Atlantica PvP Commentaries. Today I'm starting a new series of showcast, which I'm thinking I will label them something like Main Character Chronicles or something like that. Does it make sense? Well, these videos will be primarily focused on low tier divisions around level 60 to 110, where there is a low possibility of A or B class mercenaries. And this video will showcase different builds for each character, for each main character, as well as which mercenary you can choose from, as well as how you should use them. Because each and every build needs a strategy, and what makes you a player is execution of that strategy. So luckily today I managed to record a very nice conflict of two different approaches to build, and that is Musician Main's AoE build versus AxeM Main delay build. Hope you enjoy it and take some notes from it. One more thing I need to mention, these videos will be primarily informational. I won't be casting them as I do with Titan, thank you Richard, weekly championships, where I try to explain turn by turn what our opponents trying to do. However, I will explain more in detail why to play this and that mercenary, how to use them, and what's important to keep in mind. So first off, I will explain positioning of mercenaries, which is majorly important factor in game. When you are in a battle and you are facing your opponent up front, there are 9 positions. Each position can be given a number, and what I like to use is unanimous numbering. You can fight at any mobile phone. So if you just take out your phone, this will get a lot quicker. So the number 1 starts at top left corner and moves to the right. As you look at your build, you need to identify 5 key mercenaries. These mercenaries are different for each build, but one mercenary should remain constant, and that is the monk. As you can see, both players have him at position 8, which is the most important position and the best one possible for monk. The reason behind is both builds work on the principle of stunning your enemy, hence turn delay. Stun takes effect after 3 consecutive turns of attacking. It doesn't matter how much you multi-hit each turn. Only one hit per turn is necessary, and it raises combo rating overhead of affected mercenary. You can check this in this video every time Cannoneer or Artilleryman or Janissary attacks. Monk, on the other hand, has magic called Awakening, which lowers or erases completely this combo rating, and that is why positioning him at number 8 position is very crucial. It's necessary that you awake him every turn as well, because his Awakening magic has cross-life shape. At numbers 2, 4, 5 and 6 you should keep your key mercenaries that are important for your strategy. Let it be for Awake or Holy Guard, which is another good spell by Monk, which can erase any kind of continuous magic cast upon your mercenary. For AxeM Main delay strategy, key mercenaries are Cannoneer and Janissary, who have the best capability of raising combo rate, as well as Exorcist, who can seal enemy monk at any given moment, and of course main character, which is always important to awake or at least keep from stunning, because you can use stimulants if your monk gets stunned. What is important to notice is that is how Axe player constantly awake his number 5 to keep his important mercenaries from getting stunned, and he keeps them safe for do their own thing. As you look at your musician main party, important numbers are taken again by Cannoneer for stun pressure, main and artilleryman, and for beast trainer. However, main aim of musician party isn't just stunning. He also uses ravaging melody and deep insight to lower defense of his opponent and to greatly reduce or greatly increase damage dealt by Cannoneer, as well as inflicting damage per turn. And this is really the basic of using AoE like kind of builds, that you keep your stun pressure on, because if you don't, enemy will just holy guard, because there is no other use for a monk if he doesn't need to holy guard, and then your AoE build strategy is ruined, because once holy guard there is no DP per turn. And so far both players really show us how you should play your build, or how you should keep your strategy. Oh, sorry about this, my cat just jump into my lap, so I hope there won't be much of the noise in the recording. And yeah, where was I? Alright, they keep exactly or they stick what exactly they should be doing. One is using stun pressure and freezing to constantly delay opponents' turns, and the other one uses AoE damage based attacks to increase damage both by physical attacks of the cannoneer and as well as sheriff, and damage per turn that you can that you receive every turn from these continuous magic. And well, since I already explained the basic of this build, you can see that neither of the players even doesn't even consider moving their mercenaries from their positions, which is, you should play like this if you can help it, because each mercenary position is important. And just so I don't talk about those important points or important positions, I should also mention those that are at the numbers 1, 3, 7 and 9. There you should keep your mercenaries that really aren't that much vital to your strategy, but are also important to some degree. As you can see, AxeM keeps his prophet at the position 7, where he doesn't really care if she gets stunned or not, but she still provides her healing to any melee mercenary. At the position 9 he keeps his oracle, because you really need oracle in like every 4 or 5 turns for her healing, because otherwise she is not really that useful. And exactly the same goes for musician main oracle. So basically both these builds work on the principle of inflicting stun pressure, which keeps the monk occupied, and either it is AxeM's freezing that delays the front line of his opponent, or it's AoE damage of musician main, which inflicts some damage to a whole party. Both of these builds are well versed and effective. So that will be all for my main character Chronicles, and see you guys around.